Item number 1, they shouldn't make mayonnaise the same color as bird poop. Item number 2, in my continued commitment to show you how to play every single Pearl Jam song in the known multiverse, we gotta give Rearviewmirror another go. I figured it out for real this time. I would love to dedicate this video to Mr. Dan Levin, and I would also love to thank Wilhelm Bjorn, Esther, and Ricardo Estrada for signing up for the Patreon as a supporter of the Cause Club. Folks, thank you for your support. If you would like to find out what that's all about, the link, of course, will be in the description. Gotta bust out the SG in honor of EV. Here's what you do. Put your pointer finger on the E string 5th fret. Pluck that note. Pluck the open A string. It's the same note twice. Then pluck the D string. Then pluck the A string again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then your pointer finger goes to the A string 5th fret and goes 5, 7, and then 2 open E's. That's 8 notes. 1, 2, 3. I missed 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you'll find out as you get more comfortable with this, it really starts to roll off the fingers. Up register at I'm Not About to Give Thanks, and I guess it was the beatings. One of 2 things happens listening with a very fine-toothed comb. The first thing, which is my least favorite of the 2, is that your pointer finger is going to the E string 7th fret and you pluck that twice, followed by everything else is the same as the previous section. D string, A string, and then the A string is 7, 9 now because we're up here, followed by 2 open E's. So but it makes more sense, and it definitely happens sometimes, kind of like half the time. It's hard to know how on purpose this is. It's such a fast riff, but you could just do it the exact same as we did it down on the 5th fret. You're just going to put your pointer finger on E7 and pluck down the E string, A string, D string, A string, and then do everything else the same. 7, 9, open, open. Exact same thing with your right hand and with your left hand the whole time. That's what I'm doing. When we get to the chorus, it's power chords, specifically 2-finger power chords. Why? Because Eddie said so. We're going to be on the E string 7th fret and the A string 9th fret. I know Eddie does all downs. I'm not quite that cool. B, this is a B. And then we're moving this whole shape up 2 frets and down to G on the 3rd fret before we, on the same rhythm, move it up 2 frets to A. Down to the 2nd fret F sharp, at which point our pointer finger comes off and goes back on before we play a whole regular G chord. So, B, up 2 frets, G, up 2 frets, F sharp, off on G, and then it's a whole A bar chord. You could play A however you want, or you could just play the power chord, but Eddie plays the entire A bar chord. That's 5, 7, 7, 6. And that's, you can practice that down, up, or down, down if you're cooler than I am. It takes you all the way up through the 2nd chorus, at the end of which, when he says forgive, we just hit our A bar chord, or A however you want, and just let it ring out, and that begins the beginning of a big long A jam. You just play A. You play it however you want. I was watching the SNL performance from forever ago. He started on the A bar chord, and then he went to his, A there, and he messed around with the B string 3rd fret for an A suspended 4. Back off. He got bored with that and went to an F-shaped A, that's baby F, on frets 5, 6, and 7. You can sus for this with the G string 7th fret if you want, and then he was tired of that and he went up to the 14th fret, just a regular old A shape. The 2nd fret is the same as the 14th fret. The 14th fret is just a whole octave higher, so you can mess around with that and sus for that as well. Just play a whole bunch of A stuff. But I gotta mention that signature thing, the E string 5th fret. 3rd fret, 7th fret, 5th fret. In the A jam. When we get to saw things, it's B, a whole B bar chord, not just a power chord. It doesn't sound quite right. It's because it's not really all that musically sound, but Eddie said so, and it's perfect the way it is. So, 7, 9, 9, 8, saw things, down to A, saw things, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, for that long. And then Rearview Mirror is the chorus. Couple of times. And after you do those couple of chori, it's back to the B-A thing, but instead of 2 sets of 8, it's just 1 set of 8 each, back and forth. Whole bunch of times until the very end, where after the B you go G, same shape, A, on B, and that is how you play Rearview Mirror for real this time. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks again, Dan. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.